Cryptid Frequency, Book 1, The Devil in the Jungle, by Noah Rain. A Cryptid Frequency Adventure. Chapter 1, Arrivals. The Boeing 737 drifted through the moonlight, trembling as it began its descent toward the glittering runways of Tocumen International Airport. Ava Ramirez, 12, pressed her Nikon to the window, hoping to capture the moment Panama's shoreline blended into the Black Sea, a dark nothing swallowing a darker nothing. Click! Her third photo blurred when turbulence jarred her hand. She'd refused help packing the camera, wrapping it in 3 sweaters, even though her mother had warned, "You're heading into a rainforest, kid, not an ice world." Now, when the plane door cracked open at 3 a.m., Ava understood. Humidity slammed into her, heavy, rich, like a living thing wrapping her in a damp hug. It smelled of soil and something wilder, breathing around her. It stuck to her skin the same way the memory of that argument had stuck at customs, watching her mother wave documents at the agent in New York. "The custody papers straight up say summer stays with Rosa Ramirez Gonzalez," her mother had snapped. Later, while they waited at the gate, her mom's voice had softened. "Just a little further, sweetheart." The smell of stale coffee mingled with fading perfume, familiar but wrong. Divorce had turned her mother into someone Ava didn't quite recognize anymore. A woman who carried court papers in her purse and forgot to pack snacks. 3 seats back, Liam Carter rummaged through his backpack like a surgeon mid-operation. "Battery pack, extra lens, wireless mic," he muttered, face glowing blue from his screen. A GoPro dangled from his wrist. At 13, he already knew 2 things. A single tech glitch could kill a YouTube channel, and this trip might be the Adventure Files' last shot at climbing past 47 subscribers. 46 if his grandma's fake profile didn't count. His mom, Dr. Sarah Carter, had fallen asleep with her head against a suitcase tagged "Fragile, Ceramic Fragments." Somewhere down the aisle, a toddler flung a juice pouch that smacked Liam's knee. He grinned, swiping open his phone. 3 a.m. touchdown in Panama, haunted volcano trek going live, flashed across the screen. He lifted the camera toward himself, straightening his NASA cap. Liam Carter reporting live from the center of potential chaos. Humidity level, 99% sauna. Mission objective, 8 hours until Dr. Carter figures out I'm missing. He panned toward a flight attendant who looked half asleep. "That's our extraction target if things go sideways." A soft poke hit his ribs. "Liam," her mom mumbled without opening her eyes, "not everyone here is buying what you're selling." "Teaching critical thinking," he muttered as he shuffled out into the aisle. Outside, rain slicked the tarmac. The bus to El Valle groaned under fluorescent lights, its paint chipped and sun-faded. Valle de Anton was scrawled across the windshield in crooked, weather-peeled letters. Ava sank into a cracked vinyl seat, watching her reflection warp in the dirty glass. Beyond it, palms drooped under thick curtains of fog. Up front, the driver cranked reggaeton loud enough to vibrate through her teeth. She scrolled through her phone. Drone shots of Central Park, a bright selfie with her dad at Coney Island, pigeons brawling over a pretzel. Every image screamed New York's chaos. Tap. Her reflection glowed behind a roadside shrine flickering with candles. A saint glared from a glass box beneath wilting flowers. Her phone buzzed. "Mom, 3:14 a.m. Made it to the hotel. Once you land, give Rosa a shout. Love ya." Then nothing. The jungle swallowed her signal. Ava dragged her finger through the condensation on the window.
8 weeks ago, she'd stumbled across Abuela Rosa's photography feed. Orchids like jeweled stars. fog rolling across crater lakes, the faint silhouette of something in the trees. Maybe a monkey, maybe not. "Come feel where the planet cracks open," Rosa had written. Her dad had groaned about airfare. Her mom worried about mosquitoes and custody schedules. But when the counselor suggested a summer split to smooth things over, Rosa's invitation became the perfect escape. The bus wound through the Cordillera Central peaks. Raindrops pattered overhead. Ava tucked in her earbuds, started Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse, and drifted into sleep. Dreams came. Faces carved into stone, eyes hollow, swallowed by vines. A jolt threw her awake. Spass! The cries of toucans echoed outside, too many at once, their calls twisting into a strange, off-key hum. They had arrived. Morning light spread across a vast bowl of mountains, an ancient volcanic crater where the town of El Valle de Anton slept like a secret. "End of the line," the driver said in accented English, sparking a cigarette. Ava stepped down into the thick, moss-scented air. Her camera bounced against her chest. The town stirred awake, shutters creaking open, a bike bell chiming, the distant rush of water through stones. The bird song wasn't cheerful. It was cautious. A wooden sign swung on rusted hooks. Café del Valle. Through the fogged window, golden pastries glowed behind glass. The scent of strong coffee hit her like a punch. Her stomach growled. "Hola?" she called softly, pushing the cafe door open. 15 minutes later, Ava was halfway through a corn tortilla dripping with honey when the door burst wide. "Whoa, monsoon upgrade!" Liam Carter stood there, dripping wet, his curls plastered to his forehead. A GoPro dangled from a torn plastic bag. Ava recognized that voice immediately, the same loud one from the flight. She swallowed quickly, realizing too late she had honey on her chin. "Hey, window seat girl." Liam grinned as he slid into the booth across from her. "I'm not live streaming breakfast if that's what you're planning." "Camera shy?" he smirked, pulling out his phone. "Relax, I'm mostly ethical with my footage. This is just—" His screen flashed red. Low battery, 2%. "Cold-blooded betrayal," he muttered, glaring at the phone. "Airplane mode for 8 hours and this is how you thank me?" Ava laughed into her juice. Liam sighed dramatically. "And here I was about to share a local scoop." He tossed a colorful postcard onto the table. It showed a grinning duende, small, green, with mischievous eyes, beneath the words, El Valle Mágico. "Local cryptid alert," Liam said proudly. "Apparently these guys rearrange your shoes and hide coins under rocks." "Gnomes?" Ava squinted. "Duendes," said a voice behind them. Abuela Rosa stood in the doorway, her hand resting lightly on Ava's shoulder. Her silver braid, tied with tiny purple orchids, framed a face lined like weathered wood. Her skirt, embroidered with crimson birds, whispered as she moved. Outside, a carved duende swung from her jeep's mirror. Its cracked eyes seemed to follow them. "The jungle keeps what the city loses," Rosa murmured, cupping Ava's face with warm, soil-scented hands. "Time to move. Fog's rolling in." As they hugged, Ava noticed a faded notice taped to the cafe door. "¿Ha visto a este niño?" A boy in a soccer uniform smiled weakly from the photo. "Vanished after luna llena." Full moon. Rosa's eyes followed Ava's glance. "Nothing to worry about," she said too quickly, steering her toward the jeep. The engine coughed to life. Rosa's hands gripped the wheel tightly. "Abuela?" Ava asked. "Cold morning, mi amor," Rosa said softly, though the air was 25 degrees and climbing. Outside, Liam jogged toward the jeep, waving. "Ms. Ramirez, if Ava needs a survival guide." "Liam," Dr. Carter's voice carried across the square. She strode toward them, thermos in hand, clipboard tucked under her arm. "Did you get those maps off the server, or were you out bothering locals again?" "Duendes are anthropological," Liam muttered. Dr. Carter turned to Rosa. "Sorry if he disturbed you. We're part of the petroglyph preservation team. Sarah Carter." "Rosa Ramirez," Rosa said, shaking her hand. Her grip was steady, but her tone was knowing. "Those carvings must be restless for you to travel so far." Sarah blinked. "Excuse me?" "Ren's coming," Rosa said simply, rolling the window shut. "Time to go." Ava looked back as the jeep pulled away. Liam mouthed, "Carvings talk?" while his mother hustled him toward their dirt-splattered SUV. The road narrowed into a green tunnel of fig trees. Raindrops slid down the windshield. A small duende pendant tapped rhythmically against the glass. "The jungle doesn't forget," Rosa murmured. Ava turned in her seat, watching mist creep between the trees. The volcano's dark silhouette rose in the distance, silent, immense, as if sleeping. Below it, old stone faces wept thin streams of rain that traced ancient grooves across their broken features.